Welcome to my channel. I'm Roland Adegoke. This is our holiday season, and I want to believe every one of us is having a very good time with our various families. I remember some years ago, over 2 decades, my late father asked me a question. What do you have? I was about to start my university education, and of course, I filled the form, sat for the exam, and of course, prepared fully for resumption. There was the need for me to pay the tuition fee, secure hostel accommodation, and buy other necessities for smooth running of my university education. I was very much sure that my father would be responsible for it, which he did, definitely. But before going to school, I was in the company of one of my elder brothers, and my father turned to me and asked, what do you also have? I think that might be the question we have to discuss and think through this moment. What do you also have? It is good we have supportive hands, individuals that are willing, ready, and are capable to lift us, to raise us, and to move us forward. But it is important we look inward and check what we also have. What do you also have? There are individuals that are really suffering and struggling today, not because they don't have something, but they don't even know they have it. Or some they have it, but they don't place any significant value on what they have. Some they have, they don't believe such a small item can bring them fortune in life. You are an individual, there is no means to survive, in quotes, but you have small savings somewhere. You have difficulties in your finance, but you have employment. You have a sound and stable job. You earn income at the end of the month. You are an individual, you belong to as a member of a cooperative where you can obtain small amount of money to start a small business. You're a fresh graduate, you have certificates. You don't have certificate, you are not educated, but you have family and friends. There are individuals, they have guarantors and sureties. Oh, I don't have anybody to help, but you have used cars, you have assets that you no longer make use of. An individual you are, you have an inheritance, landed property, maybe a small portion of land. Oh, I don't have land, I don't have building, I don't have good car, I don't have certificates, but you have ideas, you have knowledge, you have skills that you have been trained, you have talent, you have connection, you can write, you can speak, you can draw, you are versatile with internet and online skills. What do you also have? Your certificate may not give you a very sound job, but can get you to start from somewhere. The cooperative money may not be enough to start a business, but you can leverage on relationship, families, and friends. The income coming on monthly basis may not be enough, but you can bank on the relationship you have. You can easily get one or two persons to stand as sureties or guarantors for you to get huge amount of money to start something reasonable. Or there are individuals that have assets, facilities, gadgets that they are not using that you can get from and start using them to make up your money. There are individuals, you have a very big shop, but there is nothing therein. You can partner with somebody, secure facilities, resources to equip the shop, you share the profits. There is no individual on this earth that is so poor that he has nothing or she has nothing or nobody. It is a question of asking yourself, what do I also have? It's a question of looking inward. It's a question of checking through. What are those things that I have that I'm not using, which I can gather together and sell to get some amount of money to start something? What are those old friends that I've abandoned, I've forsaken, I've thrown them away, all because I asked them for 1 or 2 naira or kobo somewhere, and sometimes ago they couldn't help at that point in time, and you feel friendship, relationship is over. You can still knock their door again, especially on this side of the continent of Africa. There is this concern people usually have when they see you that you don't have anything. You begin to see 1 or 2 persons coming to assist you. Of course, by the time you become great and wealthy enough, they may not attend to you. They may not give you face, as we used to say here. But when things are so difficult and challenging, it is easier to win sympathy of people around you. And with that, few donations here and there can get you started. It is important at this stage of your life and with the challenging economy situations around us that you look inward. What do I have? What are those things that I am just keeping at home and they are as useless as anything while they remain in my room? Sell them out, auction them out. That might help you to generate some amount of money to be a capital base for your business. The relationship, the friendship ties that you have been taking for granted, if you can reach out to some of them, they will really be of help. You don't really need to go to bank to secure loan. You belong to a cooperative. A small amount of money that you will get at 5%, at 10% per annum will be better than 30% from the bank. As individuals that you are struggling today for survival, if you can really take time to look inward, if you can really take time to do inventory of your assets and items you have at home, if you can easily and deliberately sit down and check through what are the things you have and you are taking for granted. They may be your take-up points, they may be your asset base, they may be something that you can use to start a better life. So I'm encouraging you this moment, what do you have? My father asked me over 2 decades ago. He's late and he's gone, but the knowledge, the lesson still remains. Whatsoever you want to do, ask yourself, before reaching out to people for help, what do I have? Don't have great assets and you take it for granted while you are scavenging for assistance and help somewhere. My question once again, what do you also have? Use what you have to get what you need, and the future will be blossom and better for you. Till we meet again, happy holiday season.